You know, there are moments in life that divide everything into before and after. For me, that moment was the end of February 2008. I was around 50 years old at the time, out on a snow machine, riding as a passenger with a group of people. It was supposed to be fun, an overnight adventure in Sioux, Michigan, at a motel. And then we hit a bump. I didn't see it coming. I flew up on the seat and came crashing back down on the seat. I heard the sound. I felt the crack. I felt instant blinding pain. I knew something wasn't right. I couldn't continue with the group. The pain was too excruciating. I couldn't even pretend I was okay. I couldn't barely move. No one suspected what happened at that time. They tried to help me get off the snow machine, but the pain was too unbearable. I needed to do it on my own with no help. That way, I could control the pain better. Because I was able to get off the seat, even though it was a very slow process, we all thought maybe I pulled something. I tried lying down in the snow for a bit. That didn't help. Pain was unbearable. We all then decided that I was not able to continue with the group. One of the guys' wife did not come with us. She was driving in her car to meet us there. So we were able to call her to meet us in the town we had just went through. That way I could travel by car instead. While traveling back to the town, I had to get back on the snowmobile, and my partner drove as slow as he could. This ride back was the worst pain I ever experienced, and all I could think of was if people can crawl back to safety for miles after being injured, I could persevere this. My partner was able to get me back to the little town where we met up with Maria. And here's the part that still shakes me. I should never have moved. With a back injury like that, you're not supposed to travel or even move. I was lucky, beyond lucky, that I didn't paralyze myself. But we didn't know. None of us thought I fractured my L2 vertebrae. Not in a million years. When everyone got back to the motel, my partner bought me a small bottle of vodka and a small bottle of extra strength Tylenol. That's how I handled the pain that night. I even went into the hot tub with everyone, thinking this would help the pain. After all, maybe I just pulled something. Denial is powerful. That fracture changed my life. I had to take time off work. That time off turned into years. I couldn't sit comfortably. I couldn't stand long. Walking long distances felt impossible. The longer I was not able to do these things, the weaker my muscles became. and my core got weaker. The longer I refrained from doing things, the weaker I became. I was getting more and more depressed. I was in a vicious circle of pain. I didn't believe doctors when I was told about being in a vicious circle. My doctor later told me when I slammed down on that seat, I crushed everything in my lower back, especially the sciatic nerve. And for almost 20 years, I lived in pain. I was prescribed Percocet in the beginning, and then I became afraid of getting addicted to that, so I stopped. But then I switched to Tylenol ones with codeine, telling myself it was better. Well, it wasn't. I became addicted, and that went on until 2018. That's another story, and I'll share that one soon. People would tell me, your core is weak. You need to strengthen it. And I would think, are you kidding me? Do you know how much pain I'm in? There has to be more of an injury than they are saying. I felt so unheard, unseen, almost invisible. And if I'm being honest, I think a part of me got used to the sympathy, the poor you. It's strange how pain can become part of your identity. Then something shifted in 2024. I could no longer drive. I was kind of voluntold to retire from driving. So I started walking everywhere. I wanted some sort of independence. At first, it wasn't heroic. It was necessity. But between walking and yard work, something started happening. I got stronger. Not overnight, not magically, but slowly. Quietly, I still have pain. I always will. But here's the difference. I don't dwell on it anymore. I don't build my identity around it. I tolerate it. I don't use it as an excuse to have power not to do something that I didn't want to do. I now use cannabis. It doesn't remove the pain. It just helps me not obsess over it. And with all that walking, I've lost about 40 pounds. 40 pounds. That alone eased so much pressure off my back. But I didn't just lose weight. Through this journey of the injury, I lost my partner. The one I thought would be there forever. I lost the lifestyle he provided. He ended the relationship in 2009, beginning of the summer. I lost the version of myself I thought I would always be. And I went into a very dark place for years. But today, I feel like a brand new person, stronger than I was back then, clearer than I was back then, more grounded than I've ever been. I truly believe this. Things happen for a reason, even when we cannot understand the reason, even when it feels cruel, even when it feels unfair. Sometimes life breaks something so we can rebuild something better. And I am living proof of that. If I had never broken my back, I might still be the old version of me, dependent, stuck, waiting for someone else to rescue me. Instead, I found myself, the independent me, the determined me. I walk, I work in my yard, I work in my garden, I stand in my strength, and I speak my truth. And I am proud of the woman I've become. What broke me, built me. And if you're in the middle of your breaking, don't give up. You might be building something stronger than you know. If my story helped you, subscribe. I'm sharing the real parts of life after 60. The pain, the healing, and the strength we don't know we have yet. Have a good day, everyone.